I caught my father-in-law going through my phone, and my husband said that I'm overreacting. Story time. What business do you and your father-in-law have together that is making him check your phone? I've been married for under a year now, which means that my marriage is not even up to 1 year. My husband is kind, loving, calm, and family oriented because he makes us visit his parents a lot. At first, I liked it. His mom is warm, welcoming. There is always food in their house. So I used to enjoy the idea of going to see his parents. And his dad is a little bit different from his mom because his dad is always very, very intense. And, it's just like he's observing me every time. At first, I brushed it off because I thought, oh, this is just a protective father, right? Also, I thought. Then, weird small things started happening. For example, his father would randomly mention something that I never said to him. And I used to wonder how he used to find out about these things. There was a time this man looked at me and he said, you should stop stressing about money at this your young age. And prior to that time, there was a time this man looked at me and he told me, you need to stop stressing about money at such a young age. And I looked at my husband because I had literally been venting to my husband about our finances prior to this particular time. So how did this man find out? I confronted my husband, like, why are you telling your father about our finances and our argument? And he was like, he never told his father anything of such. And before you say that the man is acting based off instinct, there was nothing that gave it away that we were actually having problems financially. So my only guess was that my husband told him, right? Another time, randomly, my father-in-law just asked me, how is your friend Chioma doing? Sorry, I don't think I ever mentioned anybody bearing Chioma. Like, Chioma is my friend. She's kind of like a long distance friend, and she was not even able to attend my wedding. So I don't know how my father-in-law got to know her. The only time I've spoken about Chioma is through text messages. Maybe when I'm communicating with my friend or when I'm communicating with my husband. That's it. I ignored that one because maybe family gossips and my husband probably just spilled it. And something happened last Sunday that blew everything up. We went over to my in-laws' place as usual for Sunday lunch, and I left my phone in the living room while everyone went to the balcony. We're having conversations. His father-in-law went inside the house all of a sudden. I did not take note of it. And then I got thirsty, so I wanted to go get water. Lo and behold, I saw my father-in-law sitting down in the living room with my phone in his hand. And the way he held my phone, it wasn't like, oh, he was just holding it to look at it. It was actively scrolling through my WhatsApp. Like, what the fuck is this man doing? And I was like, sir, what are you doing? Because I literally froze for the first 2 seconds, hoping that this man was going to notice that somebody was watching him. But he was so lost in what he was doing that he did not even notice that I was there. So when I said, sir, what are you doing? He jumped up. Yeah, he was frightened, and I could see the guilt all over his face. And immediately this man tried to laugh it off and was like, I thought it was my phone, Jerry. That was how I was going through it. Sir, my phone is an iPhone. Your phone is an Android. There is no way. And secondly, how did you know my password? Like, my phone and your phone do not absolutely don't use the same password. So this is not your phone, Also, my phone actually has my picture as the wallpaper and as my WhatsApp wallpaper, so you can tell as you're scrolling, you are seeing my picture, so you know it is not your phone. So what are you doing? I was like, that really doesn't make any sense because clearly that's my phone. And how did you unlock it if it is not your phone? How did you unlock my own phone? And then this man had the guts to tell me, oh, I'm just trying to go through your conversation to see if you're not hiding anything that can hurt my son. But the last time I checked, your son is not a child. He's a grown-ass man who feels like he's man enough to start a family, and that was the reason why he proposed and started a family. If I knew that your son was still a baby that you are still feeding with spoon, I would not have gotten married to him. And my husband walked in on us, and instead of him to, react based on what was going on, because I clearly told him, babe, your dad is with my phone and he's going through my phone, and the phone was still in his hand, my husband was clearly uncomfortable and did not say anything. He just said, Dad, drop the phone. And the man actually dropped the phone. Not quite long after that, we decided to go home. The car, while going home, I told my husband, you did not handle it the way I expected you to handle it because I don't feel safe and all of that. And my husband had the audacity to tell me that, you know how my father is now. Maybe you should not keep anything sensitive on your phone whenever we're going over to my parents' place. Please, is your husband mad? What's the color of his malaria? Did he run away from Yaba left? I should not keep anything sensitive on my own phone because your father-in-law is a Snoop Dogg. Sorry, I mean your father is a Snoop Dogg. That statement actually really hurt me because not only was your father going through my personal text messages, you, my husband, could not defend me, and you're still trying to find a way to make me feel like it was my fault for having things that your father could snoop on my own phone. Since that time, I've changed all my password. I don't drop my phone around. And whenever I'm in the house with my husband and his parents, I am always very, very tense. And my husband is telling me that I'm escalating, that it's not that deep. He even told me that the way I confronted his father that day that I saw his father snooping on my phone was very, very embarrassing for him, because I should not have confronted his father. You, your husband, and your father-in-law, all of you are mad together. Right now, I'm actually wondering, did I really overreact? Is this not a big boundary violation? Please, I need you guys to tell me in the comment section, because I'm going crazy. And to share a story with me, send an email to me at talktoperona@gmail.com.